prisoner serving his time, thinking of the days when love was true. But you wed another this morning at night. My poor broken heart is starting to cry as I realize you never could be mine. But then I remembered what day it truly was, how you wed another this morning at night. Bitter tears I'm shedding all because of you. I'm like a lonely prisoner serving his time, thinking of the days when love was true. But you wed another this morning at night. Bitter tears I'm shedding all because of you. I'm like a lonely prisoner serving his time, thinking of the days when love was true. But you wed another this morning at night. You wed another this morning at night. All right, that's a fun one. Well, folks, I was really excited to have an opportunity to be part of this, and the whole idea of what this theme is, doing this for kids, this idea popped in my head immediately to have a very special guest join me for a couple songs. And I wish we could do it in person, but of course we're sort of all staying in mostly these days, and he makes his home in East Tennessee, so he's going to be coming to you from his home. Please make welcome my friend Wyatt Ellis. Are you there, Wyatt? Get my headphones
Hello.
on. Hey, how's it going, pal?
Good. How are you?
Good. So Wyatt, I'm so excited for you guys to hear Wyatt. Wyatt is an insanely talented young musician that I just recently met. Well, it's funny, we've been kind of getting to know each other virtually more over the past couple months, but we actually met right before the shutdown. He came to one of my shows in East Tennessee, and so we did get to meet briefly, but I didn't get to hear him play. And then fast forward a couple months, we're in the middle of the pandemic, and it's summertime, and I get a email from the Tennessee Arts Commission asking if I would want to be part of a mentoring program where I would have an apprentice, so to speak, and I would get to share bluegrass mandolin. So, of course, I thought, well, this sounds like a really fun idea, and being home afforded me the time to agree to do it. And my thought was, the only thing is the person had to live in Tennessee. That was really all that was required. But I thought, how cool would it be if I could find a young person that was really stoked about playing the mandolin, and we could work together over the next, it's an 8-month program, but I have a feeling we'll probably be working and hanging out together far beyond that at this point. But he's just a great player, and I invited him to come on and share a couple tunes with you. So thanks for joining us, Wyatt. How's everything going for you out there in Maryville, Tennessee?
It's going good. Of course, I've been playing probably 2 years, and I'm 11 now, and I'm a big Bill Monroe fan, and today I plan to do Jerusalem Ridge, and
One of my favorites. Good
I'm gonna
choice.
take my headphones
Yeah, you
off
take your
real
headphones off. Awesome. You guys are in for a treat. Nice job. Awesome job.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that's the thing about, I wish we could play together, you know, but you sound awesome all by yourself. I love it so much. Sounds great. So, you know, I think you've heard me tell this story before by now, but when I decided that I would be part of this mentoring program, they told me, you know, if I had somebody in mind, they could suggest somebody, or if I had somebody in mind. And at the time, I didn't. So you guys just got to hear Deanie play the fiddle right before this, and she knows so many young people. And so, funny enough, Wyatt, your name popped in my head, but I say your name. I didn't remember your name at the time, but I remembered meeting you in Crossville at my show, and you said you were a mandolin player and were stoked about it. And so then I thought, well, but I don't really know him, or know how to get a hold of him. But you were in the back of my mind somehow, even without hearing you play. And then I talked to Deanie, and she reached out to Danny Roberts, who's a friend of both of ours, and that you've taken some lessons from. And he said, "Oh, this kid Wyatt, you've got to hear Wyatt. He'd be perfect for this." And then the guy from the Tennessee Arts Commission comes back and say, "You know what? Somebody gave me this kid Wyatt's name too." So all the way around, you got so many people that are just blown away by what you're doing, and I'm just happy to be working with you. So thanks for agreeing to pop on and play a few songs.
Yeah, I love playing for people.
Yeah, and then when all this is over, we can get back to some jams, and hopefully you and I can actually play together when this pandemic is over. But the next tune that he chose is also a Bill Monroe tune, and one that when I was your age was one of my all-time favorites as well. So I was excited when you decided to play this tune, because we're both from Tennessee too. So
yeah, the Tennessee Blues.
Yeah. Awesome job, Wyatt. And I heard that you opened the Skaggs and Rice album on Christmas morning.
Yep.
That tune's also on, so your song selections magically fit into the theme as well, because Tony recorded Jerusalem Ridge on Church Street Blues as well, and then of course Tennessee Blues is on that Skaggs and Rice album. So love it. Thank you, Wyatt. So excited for people to hear you play, and can't wait to watch you grow. But, there's so many wonderful folks out there like Wyatt, kids that have talent and the opportunity to learn. And if that doesn't inspire you to want to donate to a cause like this, I don't know what would. So if you can at all, Please show your support.